Hello everyone, Daryl Jones with SoulGymWisdom.org, your online resource for exercising your spirituality. It is Monday, and once again we come together for a Monday Mindfulness Minute. Taking a few minutes to pause in the day to take a breath, to practice a mindfulness through a specific meditation, and offering you a few inspiring words to think about as you journey through your day. The thought that came to me this morning from my own practice and reading was the idea of where the power of our living begins, and it's in the now moment. That is one of the basic tenets, I guess, of the practice of mindfulness, is that the only place we can actually live, choose, breathe, and exercise anything in our lives is in the present moment. But how often are we actually living in the past or pontificating and wondering about the future? I know that I do that daily. And so I use this practice of mindfulness to train my attention to come back to the present moment, to connect to my breath, feeling it coming in and out of my body. We're in the month of December, and what I find for myself and a lot of people that I do one-on-one spiritual direction and coaching with, and the general nature of most of the conversations that I have with friends and family, is in this last 30 days of the year, we are even more polarized, thinking and reviewing about how the last 11 months have gone, how well or how successful we were in bringing forth the dreams and hopes and desires of the year, and then blasting into the future of what we may be scheduling for the next year, whether it is family vacations, whether it is new work and job opportunities, or maybe scheduling out goals, whether it be in our body and weight and exercise, maybe it's food planning. There's so many things. And it's not bad to think about and review and take an inventory, if you will, of the past year. And it's not bad to look into the future of hopes, dreams, and desires. But in the midst of all of that, the central place of power where we actually activate anything is right now. And so I invite you to join me in a brief 1-minute meditation. And in mindfulness, there is a term that is used called an anchor. And basically the idea of an anchor is that it's something to tether us, something to ground us, something to anchor us in the present moment, to get us out of the past and to get us out of the future. And today I want to use a mantra. That is a Sanskrit word which means a phrase that is almost chanted, that is repeated over and over again. And the purpose of that is to be the thing that anchors us in the now moment. So today I want us to use a phrase that I will just keep repeating over and over out loud, but I invite you to say it out loud yourself or internally as fast or as slow as you'd like. Whether it is something that we have not quite completed in the past year or something that we think we want to complete in the new year, the most important thing is to begin. Oftentimes we want to figure out how we're going to get from one point to another, looking into the future, or looking back on something that is not yet complete. We want to know why it's not complete. And again, those data points and information details are important, but the most important thing is to begin whatever it is that we desire in some way, shape, or form right now, today. So maybe you've never meditated before, maybe you've never done any mindfulness work. Begin now. There's nothing that you need more than just the next 60 seconds. There is no meditation cushion that you need. You don't need to leave the room. You don't need to become more of something or less of something in order to start this. Just begin right here and right now. As always, I like to use my phone. It has a stopwatch on it, and I will have my trusty chime here so that you can just close your eyes, and when you hear the chime begin, you'll know that we have started our time, and then I will chime again and it will bring us to a close. So let us begin before the chime with 3 deep breaths, breathing in and out. Breathing in once again and out. Our mantra will be, I begin with. I begin with. Exhaling completely. And on this next breath in, as you exhale, I invite you to close your eyes, breathing in and exhale. I begin with. 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 I begin. So whatever it is that you are seeking to begin, I hope you begin with meditation, begin with mindfulness, begin with a practice of anchoring yourself in the present moment. Thank you for joining in this Monday Mindfulness Minute. Again, I am Daryl Jones with SoulGymWisdom.org. Please visit our website, SoulGymWisdom.org, for more opportunities to practice your spirituality through meditation, prayer, and spiritual study. There are postings of other meditations that you can download and save to your smartphone or iPad, tablet, or computer to practice whenever it's convenient for you. I wish you a great week. Peace and blessings.